You can be the best SEO on the planet, ranking sites in your sleep and still be dead broke. Meanwhile, there are guys with mediocre SEO skills making $50K a month. Why? Because they aren't in the ranking business, they're in the getting clients business. Now the stakes here are high. Develop a proven client acquisition system and you achieve life freedom. If you don't, you risk losing your business and having to go back to work for someone else. Now I made that choice a few years ago. I could either keep my engineering job and watch my kids grow up through FaceTime calls from the office, or I could risk everything on an agency with zero guarantees that I'd ever be able to land a single client. Now, a corporate engineering job sounds cushy. Decent pay, low risk, but the cost was high. I was spending hours on the road, missing moments you just can't get back. Little League games, concerts, and birthdays. Honestly, I was a FaceTime dad. The turning point came when a broken hip from too much running forced me to work from home for 6 weeks. Now that accident, honestly, it changed everything. For the first time, I could see my kids off to school and I could be there when they got home. I realized I didn't just want that freedom, I actually needed it. But to make this lifestyle happen permanently, I needed my own business with real clients. No more relying on someone else for a paycheck. Now the good news, it's totally feasible to build your own life-changing SEO agency, and I'm living proof this works. My name is Caleb, and I've been running my SEO agency since 2016. My 7-figure agency has provided me with the lifestyle freedom that I would love for you to build as well. But to get there, I had to ditch the outdated tactics that just don't work, but double down on tactics that do. So right now, I'm going to show you 5 killer methods that actually work to land SEO clients in 2026. Pick one, master it, and watch what happens. Now, method 5 has created more SEO agency millionaires than any one of the others. But let me go ahead and get started with method 1. This is Facebook ads that book sales calls. Here's what most people won't tell you. The secret to scaling Facebook ads isn't just being a genius. You've got to start to actually get data and then test the offer. Then refine and optimize. For example, with one campaign, I just wanted to find out how much money I had to fork over to get a sales call from Mark Zuckerberg. So we started running ads before I even had a real offer. Within 48 hours, I was getting qualified prospects on the phone for under $20 in ad spend. So think about that, $20 to talk to a business owner who needs SEO. I used AI to write the copy, I threw together a landing page and go high level in about an hour. Nothing fancy. But then, and this is the part that no one mentions, I burned through 5 figures in ad spend over the next 3 months, perfecting the funnel, perfecting the offer, perfecting the script. And that's the reality. This method will work if you have $500 to $1,000 to test and you actually enjoy or are good at sales calls. You're hunting for clients that have a monthly retainer. Now I have the exact ad copy, the targeting, the sales script, even the contract we used sitting in my school community. There's a link in the description. Once you join, send me a message on school and I'll unlock that training for you at no extra charge. But what if you absolutely hate sales calls? Now, the second method changes everything. This is Facebook ads for low ticket offers with 0 calls required. So let me tell you something wild. I'm well into a 90-day challenge where I'm building an agency from scratch. So far, I've spent $380 on ads, and I've landed 3 businesses paying $147 per month each. So let's do the math real quick. That's $380 one time. I now have $441 in monthly recurring revenue from that single investment. Profitable on day 1. No phone calls, no, let me think about it, no thanks. They see the ad, they click, they buy, done. Now the challenge, creating something valuable enough at $147 that people will buy without talking to you. It took me many iterations to nail this, but once you do, it's easy to scale because you aren't the bottleneck. Okay, but what if you're completely broke? You can't scrape together $400 for ads. Method 3 costs exactly $0. This is local Facebook groups and Reddit. Online marketing. Search for your city, business owners, or your city, small business network. Join 5 to 10 groups. But here's the real secret, and most people will screw this up. Don't pitch anything. Just answer questions. Share useful information. Be the helpful marketing person. When somebody posts, "My website traffic died, help," jump in with actual advice. Look at their website, tell them what they can do to get more traffic. Don't give them a sales pitch. And the killer move to get them interested is to lead with value. Don't just tell them what's wrong, show them. Run a quick local rank map using a tool like LeadSnap. take a screenshot of their map, which is likely covered in red dots indicating they're completely invisible, and put it next to their best competitor's map, which is bright green. Send it to them and say, hey, I saw your post, I ran this local rank scan, this is why your phone isn't ringing, and here's who's stealing your customers. Nothing motivates a business owner faster than seeing their competitor winning. This takes practice, but those clients, they're going to stick around for years because you proved your value before you ever asked for a dime. Okay, method 4. And I'm going to give you a funny story here about Chamber of Commerce events. Now, I have tried this myself exactly one time. I drove to a chamber wine night, I walked in, I did one terrified lap around the room like I was inspecting it for rodents, then I left, I drove home. Introvert nightmare. But I know a lot of people who thrive in those environments. I know 3 different agency owners who have built million-dollar businesses just from chamber events. If you can work a room, here's the secret. Stop trying to sell SEO. Entirely focus on building the relationship. Meet other business owners and talk to them about their business. Ask what their biggest headache is. Get them talking. When they inevitably mention that leads are slow or they can't find good help, that's your opening. But don't pitch. Just say, I have a tool that visualizes exactly how Google sees your business in this neighborhood. Let me email you a snapshot. And again, send them their comparison, their red map versus their rival's green map. The magic of these events is frequency. You'll show up to mixers, the ribbon cuttings. You'll see the same people over and over and over again. You'll become a familiar face. Eventually, you aren't just some SEO guy. You're Caleb, the guy who knows how to beat the competition. And that's when they want to hire you. Okay, method 5. Now, fair warning. As I said, this one has created more millionaire agency owners than all the others combined, but it takes by far the longest. This is content marketing. YouTube, LinkedIn, blog posts. You become the expert people seek out instead of you deliberately chasing prospects. And here's what happens. Business owners Google, why did my Google ranking drop? They'll find your video, your article, they'll watch it or read it, and then they'll consume another one and another one and another one. And by the time they reach out, they're already sold. You don't have to sell anymore. You just decide which clients you want to work with and which ones you don't, which is a wonderful freedom to have. But let's be real. This is going to take a long time. Maybe 12 months, maybe longer. Most people who try this, they quit at month 6 or earlier. Don't be most people. Right now, 80+% of my new clients are coming from my YouTube channel. They'll pay, they'll stay longer, and they never question my expertise because they've been learning from me for months before we ever met. Now, quick question. Which method fits your situation best? Drop a comment below. I do actually read every single one, and I'm curious which direction you're leaning. Plus, it helps me understand what resources I can provide to help. Okay, but before you choose your method, let me save you from wasting 6 months on stuff that just doesn't work anymore. Cold email, largely dead. You need multiple domains, warning periods, SPF records, DKIM authentication, and after all that technical torture, you're still competing with 500 other agencies in their spam folder. My cost per reply was actually higher than my cost per lead on Facebook ads. Cold calling. Unless you're willing to make 300 calls to get 3 answers where 2 people hang up on you, skip it. Now, I do know agency owners who can crush it with cold calling. I am not that person. If you are, by all means, start dialing because it can work. Upwork. In 2026, I built my first agency there, but now people spend 100 proposals for 1 response. Plus, they're charging for proposals now. It's a race to the bottom. Ranking your agency site. 6 months minimum for a new domain, competing against agencies that have been link building since 2010. And how many people in your city are actually Googling SEO services anyway? 12? Maybe? Here's what you really need to know. Most agency owners think the secret is knowing some special Google hack. They think if they just learn that one ranking trick, clients will magically appear. I wish that was the case. I just ranked a client from position 4.63 to 1.23 in 2 weeks. And do you know what the client cared about? The results. They don't care even a little bit how I did it or what we did. But do you know what they cared about even more? That I answered their initial inquiry within a few hours, that I explained things without tech jargon, that I actually showed up to our calls on time. Google is looking for expertise, authority, and trust, but so are your potential clients. And they judge those soft skills differently than the algorithm does. You might be overwhelmed right now. 5 methods, tons of details. Here's what you should think about doing right now. Choose the one method that you know you're going to commit to for the next 90 days at least, period. If you've got a budget, Facebook ads. I broke digital networking. Extrovert, in-person chamber events. Want to play the long game? Content marketing. Commit to that one method for 90 days, not 30, not 60, 90 full days. That's when the magic happens. If you want my templates, scripts, and actual campaigns for the Facebook ads, they're in my school community. A link is in the description below. Send me a message again mentioning this video and I'll unlock it. But remember, getting clients is only half the equation. You still need to keep them. And there's a specific AI-powered ranking method that's so effective, clients will think you have a secret backdoor to Google. I break down the exact system in this video right here. It's the difference between clients staying for 3 months versus 3 years. Your attention depends on knowing this. Click now, and I'll see you over in that video.